Hello everyone, welcome back, and yes, back to Cyndaquil shiny hunting with the eggs. Not exactly 100% positive how long we're going to be live today, had an interview today, was in the car for probably an hour in total, and my brain is basically turning into paste again. But then again, what else is new? My brain is always paste. Starting replay buffer, there we go. That wasn't kind of brought up. Alright, let's get shiny hunting. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Just basically spent a while collecting a bunch more eggs and everything. Well, I spent $6 on a game called Made in Chess. What? I'm sorry, what? Mudkip, can you explain? Vague amounts of elaboration, please. Sly, how did you manage to beat me in EVO? How did you manage to beat me? But how's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are doing good. But yeah, I'm thinking today is going to be a bit of a relatively shorter episode for streaming-wise. Finished editing the Inteleon video. Inteleon's going to be a joke of a raid. It is going to be ridiculously easy to do. Barring them giving it some shenanigans, like physical Inteleon with Swords Dance. Which I don't realistically see them doing, because like, it's physical Inteleon. Hello there, Naraka Games. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing very well. Everyone is doing well. Also, guys, again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Share this out so everyone knows what we're doing here. Why was that thing moving very slowly? That's fine. Hey, Deftonic! How you doing? One of the mods, please go grab Deftonic's link. Finally found the shiny Cyndaquil today, so I need the rest of it. Nice, Def. See, we still need 2 more. We've already gotten one of them, since we're doing a shiny living dex. We found the first one. We just need to find the other 2. And the first one was at over 1,000 eggs, with a 1,018. Alright, checking this out. What is this, Mudkip? Why? Why would Sly buy that? Sly. Oh, trust me, Trust me, Def. There's been worse. Froakie is at 1,735, and we still haven't gotten the second Froakie yet. Keep in mind, the first Froakie went to 1,260 something. Then the counter reset to 0. And then we went back up to 1,700 and haven't gotten the second one yet. So yes, some of these hunts have been garbage. But I mean, then there's also like the 10 eggs it took to get Hisui and Zorua, and then the less than 240 eggs it took to get the other Hisui and Zorua. So, like, we've had some good and we have some bad. We've had some very good and very bad luck, so it's both ends. And I have Charmin Masuda, yes I do. Remember, Def, I'm the guy who is at over 600 Dynamax Adventures for Shiny Ho-Oh and still haven't gotten it. My luck doesn't exist. It's just gone. It was just sucked into the ether of non-existence. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing, like, Ho-Oh raids, like, casually, just off-screen, just, okay, do a few. Every couple of days I do a couple of them. I mean, the funny thing is, Def, that's the reason why, in a while, we're gonna be doing a full odds hunt for, Lugia in, Soul Silver. Just to spite Ho-Oh, just to see. You know, is it going to be shorter or longer than stupid Ho-Oh? Because Ho-Oh sucks. It's being very shoe-like. This is why slime reminds me of it. See, this is the funny thing. I already have a shiny Salazzle. And I got my shiny Salazzle the coward's way out. Which is, as my friend Echo likes to call, Dynamax Adventures. So it's like, I don't care. I'm not hunting female Salandit shinies the way that everyone else does. Because I already got mine the easy way. AKA, Dynamax Adventures. So it's like, no, I'm not doing that. Ah, yes. Rosie. Growlithe is a dog. It is literally called the puppy Pokemon. It is not a cat. You hurt us, Rosie. You hurt us with these. I know that. It doesn't look like a cat at all. It is very doggo. Oh, it was a tiger. I mean, to be fair, I could kind of see that. But, like, it's a doggo. It is a doggo. What is the new main and spoon, Mudkip? Is it not the Dynamo Roller? How could you betray the Dynamo Roller like that, Mudkip? How could you potentially do that? How could you betray your beloved Dynamo Roller? I know you love the Dynamo. Also, I got another Love Ball recently. I was just doing my resets, not really resets, but I was just like, when I was collecting eggs, I just go and check the Porto Muranata auction house, and I got another Love Ball. So it's like, let's frickin' go. I thought it was a cat, Arcanine, Arcanine K9, oh yes! Yes, I mean, cats also don't growl! They meow! Doggos growl! Cats don't growl! Tiger? I think there... Is there no tiger Pokemon? There might be a tiger Pokemon. I think there might be. There has to be a tiger Pokemon. Like, I don't count Raikou, because Raikou's a saber-toothed tiger, which, like, that's not a tiger. It's a separate thing. Maybe there isn't. I know there's a lion. Maybe there is no tiger. Like, no, like a tiger. Again, Raikou's a saber-toothed tiger, but I don't really count the same thing. I'm checking this now. I'm actually, like... I actually need to know this now. Is there actually a tiger Pokemon? We are derailing the stream to check this. Tiger Pokemon. I guess Landorus. Landorus Therian, I guess, is like a tiger. Incineroar. Incineroar and Blandorus. How fitting, the two most obnoxious Intimidate users are both based on tigers. And yes, I call Landorus Blandorus. It's a bit of a joke. Bit of a joke. Dio Blando. God, man, it's like Landorus is one of those Pokemon that I actually don't really mind that much. The funny thing is, like, I have friends who hate Landorus with the bloody burning passion of 1,000 suns that will never be extinguished. I was like, I don't mind it. Like, why do you hate Landorus so much? It gets clowned on by ice types. An engine Pokemon for a tiger Pokemon. An engine. I mean, back in Gen, I mean, they made a Pokemon that was 3 magnet balls before they made a tiger Pokemon. Because Magneton exists. They made a Pokemon that was 6 eggs before they made a tiger. there is no gap that Pokemon will not cross. They made a Pokemon that is a legitimate seal. That is just called Seal. Before they made a tiger Pokemon. Alright. There are no boundaries that are sacred. They made a ball of goo. They literally made multiple blobs of goo, Mudkip. Muck, Grimer, and Ditto are all blobs of goo. And also technically the entire Haunter family too, so there's 6 blobs of goo. There are multiple goo blobs. I mean, that's one of my common things that said, like, yeah, there's like 13 just pink blobs in Gen 1. They made multiple goo blobs. Multiple! I mean, then Goomy. Goomy's another goo blob. There are multiple goo blobs that exist in the series. Canonically, they're goo blobs. Not Goomy. No, they're talking about Ditto, and Muck, and Grimer. And also Ghastly, Gengar, and Haunter. For those who don't know, full disclosure, I'm not a big fan of Gen 1. I like Zapdos. But I'm not what you would call someone who's fond of Gen 1. So full disclosure right there. Pokemon does love their goo blobs. It very much does. I mean, how many other goo blobs have they actually had? I got into my first Pokemon game was technically Gen 3, but I don't consider that because it was literally my brother handing me the game when he was fighting Steven in Sapphire. So I don't count that at all. My first actual game was playing Diamond. Diamond version. And the funny thing is, I have no nostalgia for Sinnoh. I have no nostalgia for Hoenn. Granted, I actively seek to kill my own nostalgia. So, like, that helps. You know, that helps why I don't have any nostalgia, is I actively seek to destroy it. Oh, trust me, Kayla, you're not alone. Cyndaquil hates me too. Join the Cyndaquil hate. Join the group hated by Cyndaquil. Favorite generation is Gen 5. I like the story. For me, like, story is not everything, but story is a significant factor in, like, how receptive I am to games. And, you know, Generation 5 is, like, the one that really does have a bigger story focus. Hell, they put Kirby in a... Wait. What Legend of Zelda game was Kirby in, Mudkip? You are explaining that shit right now. I ever heard of... Yeah, I mean, Generation 5 had a very hard time, like, getting going, but the fact that it has endured so long, despite the Pokemon company themselves actively trying to suppress Gen 5, speaks to this is how good of a quality product it was. It's honestly just amazing. After almost going double odds, Kayla. Remember, almost double odds. We were 4 encounters away. We're like 4 encounters away from double odds. So that's still not good. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I know nothing about, like, Link's Awakening and, like, the other games. But yeah, Gen 5 is, like, a great game. Great story. Really the only... Like, the things that hurt Generation 5 were... The anime was not good. Like, Generation 5, great game. The anime sucked. Like, the anime for Gen 5 at times go, like, this is the way the Generation 5 anime operates. Bad, dipping into almost so bad it's good, before becoming worse than that to just going into it's just bad territory. There's a few points of Unova that are actually like really, really good, and I actually like, really enjoy them. Like, anything. Like, if you are not gonna watch Unova, which I don't really recommend you watch the Unova anime. I love Unova, but like the Unova anime sucks. At the very least, watch the episodes that Clay is a part of, because holy crap, Clay is a freaking riot. He will have you on the floor just howling with laughter. Because, like, he honestly calls Ash on all of his bull. And, like calls out Ash for just being an idiot. And he makes up so many, like, no, I'm too busy to fight you right now. I'm too busy to fight you. And he does this multiple times, like, you're not important enough to fight me right now. I love it. It's just like, he just doesn't care. Clay has more important things to do. Honestly, like, almost every, this is something that, this is a joke that I did not originally come up with. And I know this because Chugga Conroy is the one that I heard it from. It is, for some reason, in the anime, all of the gym leaders that are immune to Sandstorm are just the most hilarious and entertaining ones to watch. It's just, it's recurrent. And I don't know why, but it's great. They go very hard on like the Steel Rock and Ground gym leaders in the anime. I love it. Except for Tate and Liza. Tate and Liza. Tate and Liza. Thunder Armor. Thunder Armor. That episode pains me. I mean, it pains me, but also, again, just makes me laugh with how stupid it is. Uses thunder to power Swallow. Oh, that's not how thunder works. That's not how electric moves work. You stupid protagonist. Honestly, the Pokemon anime is one of those series where it goes from legitimately entertaining to bad to so bad it's good back to just being bad. And it covers all the spectrum. It's honestly kind of a miracle that it's done what it did. Ash, anime. See, the only thing about anime Ash I don't like is when they make him an idiot. When they actually write Ash to be clever, like Sleep Talk Heracross to counter Darkrai, I love watching that stuff. Like, that's great. But when they have him be just a complete bot, and he sucks, which is 90% of the writing, it's physical pain. It caused me physical pain to watch these. The anime. It's like, I mean, it's almost the territory of like when watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, oh, I'm gonna activate this card, which doesn't actually exist, or I will use this card's special effect, which doesn't actually exist. It's like, oh yeah, my perfectly ultimate great moth's poison scales decrease your attack and defense points every minute. It's like, what is this bullshit? What is this nonsense? I have a field power bonus. Like, giant soldier of stone, stab the moon. It's like, what is this? Like, that's one thing I actually really do, I legitimately do enjoy this about Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't take by riffing on it to mean I don't love it. I actually really enjoy the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. I rewatch it every, like, year and a half. I like how before Battle City and after Battle City, there is a very, very big difference in how much they bend the rules. Like, before Battle City starts, you know, the start of the series, you know, up until, like, the very beginning of Battle City, they're literally just making crap up as they go. But once Battle City starts, they actually do follow the real rules of the game more. They still make some stuff up here and there, but it's, you know, stuff made up for drama. But they will adhere to the actual rules more, which I actually really like. They actually made that. Wait, which scene, James? There's a lot of scenes that exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! That they probably could have made a card, so you're gonna need to elaborate. Is it the stabbing the moon one? Is it the perfectly ultimate great moth poison scales one? Is it... I love that series. I mean, they also made up like, oh yeah, no. Wait, really? Attack the Moon is actually a card now? What does it even do? What does Attack the Moon even actually do? Like, the one that I always loved was when you use when you attack with Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, I believe you need to pay 1,000 life points. And, like, they just completely ignore that. And I think, like, also to keep Toon World active, you need to also pay more life points. So it was like, they... Toon World was stupid, broken, and OP, and I loved it. Like, I love the Toon cards. I'm still kind of salty at my brother who traded away our Blue Eyes Toon Dragon for Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder. Because, like, it's Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. It's Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Yes, I know it's Haman, but, like, it's Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. It's classic. It's the classic one versus not Winged Dragon of Ra. I will forever refer to that thing as not Winged Dragon of Ra, because for those who don't know, the Sacred Beasts are designed to resemble the 3 Egyptian god cards. You know, Uriah is designed to resemble Slifer. Haman is designed to resemble... Haman is designed to resemble the Winged Dragon of Ra. So it's Haman, Uriah... Raviel. Raviel is the blue one. Raviel is designed to look like Obelisk. Once per turn, when attack position rock type monsters change, you actually one spell type card. Once per turn, when the battle position of a rock type monster is changed, you have one. Interesting. That's actually a pretty cool card then. I like that. Are rock monsters actually any good in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know if they're any good because again, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I activate my trap card. Well, it's interesting that you actually bring that up, Mudkip. That you bring up Glock. I actually finally found, like, the shell casing. A while ago when I was visiting my dad, we went to a range and I actually fired a Glock. So I actually fired... I have actually used the trap card Glock. I have no idea what Pot of Greed does, Mudkip. I have no clue what Pot of Greed does. They never explain what Pot of Greed does. Oh, what is the question, Kayla? The best part was when we went to the range, they had, like, targets that were zombies. It was like, oh, yes. It's like, they had zombie targets, they had, like, clown targets. Like, that was awesome. It's like, they know the audience. Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if they haven't done so. Max is keeper of the Glock. Exactly. Yeah. We went to the radio. Was like, you know what? Because like my dad, we went to go visit my dad, and he was like, yeah, you guys used to play a lot of like those first-person shooter zombies games, and at this place they have targets that are zombies, and we actually brought them home. It's like the zombie targets. Like, yes. It was great. The best part was, it was like, we went there and I was like, wow, you actually like you have practice. Like, no, we just played a lot of Call of Duty zombies. It's like, no, we just have a lot of experience playing Call of Duty zombies. Man, I feel like every single week, the references to wanting to play zombies have just continued to build. It's like, do I want to do a zombie stream? No. Do I want to play zombies? Yes. Do I want to go hook up the Xbox 360? Drag that thing up from the depths of the basement and plug that big thing in? No, I don't. I'll be real, I really don't find those US presidents plays videos that funny. I'm not really the most fond of them. It's like, I mean, the other thing is, like, zombies is not as fun solo. A lot of the maps I enjoy playing are maps like Drak, Origins. Zetsubo, I guess Zetsubo's actually like a pretty good solo. But a lot of the maps are ones where it's like, to go and do a lot of the things, you're generally like walking around for like 20 minutes. Well, okay, no, it's really more like 10 minutes intermixed. You know, just like doing miscellaneous things to get the wonder weapons. Because like, again, getting the Stormbow is really, really damn fun. But at the same time, it's a pain in the balls to actually do. You can't beat Doris. Doris is the easiest one to beat. I mean, technically, I don't even have Doris. I have the Giant in Black Ops 3. I don't have, I have Black Ops 1, but I have none of the DLCs. Doris. Yep. Like, doing the Easter egg for Revelations just sucked my enthusiasm for Easter eggs out of existence. Like, for those who don't know, when I played zombies, Black Ops 3 zombies, there was like a several weekend stretch where my brother and I were trying to do all of the Easter eggs in preparation for like a double zombies experience, you know, weekend. So that way we beat Revelations on double XP to get, you know, so much experience. So my brother was like sitting here in my room with his laptop, like, okay, this is the next step of the Easter egg. This is what you gotta go do. And I was just playing, because it was me playing solo, but it was like, doing most of those was actually kind of fun. Like, Drak was fun. Zetsubo wasn't bad. Garage was, I mean, Garage, you fight a giant dragon monster, then you fight Nikolai in a giant robo-mech suit. So, like, it's crazy, but, like, it's literally zombies distilled down to what it is best. A series which just doesn't give a fuck. But all those were enjoyable. And then there's Revelations. And then there's the step. Look for a tiny little rock on a floating island made entirely of tiny little rocks. And you gotta find the one specific rock that appeared. Screw you too, Treyarch. And then just Black Ops 4, we don't acknowledge Black Ops 4's existence. There is no such thing as Black Ops 4 in Ba Sing Se. It doesn't exist. they never released it. How could they do that? Now that's an Easter egg I'd make. Yeah, like, the entire, like, that is one step of the Revelations. Another step of the Revelations Easter egg. You need to go into the zero gravity area, wall run, jump between multiple wall running locations, shoot a singular specific brick. Shoot a specific brick when you are wall running. Keep in mind, when you are wall running, you can't aim down sights. You cannot have your precision aim when you are wall running. So you need to just, like, fire from the hip, spray and pray that you will hit that one stupid brick. God, I hated that egg. And then there's another part where you literally need to run around the entire map, just dunking basketballs. I am serious. One step of the Easter egg is you have to go kill a whole bunch of zombies, charge up this, like, magic spirit ball, then frickin' basketball throw it at just random things around the map. Yes, Revelations was stupid. It was kind of fun to play because it was kind of stupid, but it also was, like, really, really stupid. The fact everyone figured out... Oh, the way that they figured out was people went into the game code. Like, people did not know what to do for the next step. Because this is the way that most of the Easter eggs worked, was most of the time, people would figure out the Easter egg in about a week. It went into, like, week 3 for Revelations, and people had no idea what to do. So what they did was they went into the game's code to figure out what are the triggers for all the steps. And apparently, it was actually found out that Treyarch removed the triggers for the Easter egg steps. Because, for those who don't know, PlayStation got access to the DLCs about a month before the Xbox players did. So they removed a couple of features when the PlayStation version dropped, so that, you know, people on the Xbox version, they could still discover stuff. But they also sometimes didn't. It was very inconsistent. And when people, yeah, the reason we can't do the Easter egg is because they removed the triggers. Kinda pissed people off. Oh god, I just drank a freaking 20 cucumber lime Gatorade. That's a big regret right there. Oh, yes. Yes. I mean, the other fun, the thing about Revelations I just found hilarious was, I don't know if you remember this about Revelations. One of the enemy types was one of the Furies. Apparently, rendering the Furies, because, like, their bodies are, like, very shiny and they, like, reflect light, was so intensive for the game to, like, render all of them. On high rounds, when multiple Furies are spawning in simultaneously, the game, like, Revelations can legitimately just crash out. Because it's just, it cannot render the Furies. Revelations was a neat idea. It's a patched together mess of all the previous maps, but man, did they half-ass that thing. I mean, I respect them for going through the entire clusterfuck that was Revelations. I respect it. But they just had to bring stuff, like, why couldn't they have just let the original characters stay in past Knight Templar times with their magic staffs fighting the alien tentacle monsters? Why couldn't they have just let that happen and just not need to literally blow up the entire universe to restart everything? Because yes, Call of Duty Zombies timelines are stupid. It's like, oh, we're gonna go, oh yeah, you think, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go fight some zombies and survive waves. Oh no, we want to possess the magic dark power that presides over life and death to control the entire universe that was sent to our dimension by this alien tentacle monster. It's like, what is this nonsense? Oh boy. It's like, I wonder what freaking things the writers of that series were on when it got to that point. Because how did they think this stuff up? I was a fan of Black Ops 3. I enjoyed the storyline of it. I enjoyed the direction it went. I just didn't enjoy Revelations Onward. The Chaos story, like, I mean, granted, I think the biggest flaw that Black Ops Zombies had was it was almost a very unceremonious end. You know, it was they kind of wanted it felt like they wanted to just end the series, which is why they literally had like the final Easter egg thing was you're literally destroying the entire Aether universe and recreating a new one that is free of the alien tentacle monsters. Except not really, because Cold War's Dark Aether storyline is a thing. So it's like Nikolai, Takeo, Dempsey, and Richtofen all died 3 times over for nothing. That is how you literally shoot the heart out of your community. You don't just kill off the main characters. You kill off the main characters, trap their souls in a magic spirit ball, and then you kill off the alternate universe versions of those characters. Because the entire storyline of like Black Ops 3 is you going around and killing all the other versions of the original characters. So it's like, why? I mean, again, some of them are pretty cool. I mean, like, again, you fight Nikolai in a giant robot suit after fighting a giant dragon. So it's like, we just don't care anymore. But also, just let them have the ending. Let them rest. They have been kicking zombie ass for years. Let them sleep. They have earned this. Yeah, I do like what they tried doing with the Chaos Zombie story. Where like, oh no, there's no connection to Element 115. It's like gods, you know, making zombies to test people. It's cool, but like, just granted, I think the biggest issue Chaos Zombies had was the way they sort of unceremoniously sent off Aether made people not want to, because like you're just getting rid of it for this. It was almost like a dislike out of spite, essentially. So I feel like had they just said, yeah, there's no more Aether storyline, this is the new Aether storyline, and kind of half-assed, but they made a few missteps. Like, this is one thing that shows how little people care about Chaos Zombies. There are still unsolved Easter eggs on Voyage of the Damned. Or Voyage of Despair, whatever the first map is called. I don't even remember what it's called, because I always get it mixed up with a Doctor Who episode. And there are still unsolved Easter eggs on that first map. Like, years out. People still have not gone back and figured them out because people just don't care. Your doomers are such jokes, even in action mode. Depends on what power-up you have. If you got hammer, everything's a joke. Because again, that's literally the point of hammer power, is literally joke everything in existence. But just wait, Mudkip. Just wait until you fight the other Sphere Doomers. Just wait till you fight the other Sphere Doomers. And then, just wait until the apple. Not gonna go into real details. Just watch out for the apple. Don't trust the fruit. Don't trust fruit. That was fun. That entire series was very fun. I had fond memories recording the entirety of Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I know, Mudkip. I know. You're nowhere near the... You're nowhere near the thing. You're nowhere near, like, the stuffing thing. But yeah, I would like to see how well you do on True Arena, though, Mudkip. I would like to see that, though. Meta, how'd you find out Growlithe? Growlithe is not being a cat. Growlithe is not a cat, it's a doggo. Growlithe is very dog. It is very low. It is a make a good boy. Granted, I've kind of been around dogs most of my life, so it's like I recognize doggo traits when they are doggo traits. Because good doggo. Very good dog. Do. But also Mudkip's the one that said you called it a cat. That's why we love you, Mudkip. You're the little bringer of chaos. Anti-Kirby? That is horrifying, Mudkip. Anti-Kirby is absolutely horrifying, and I don't like it, and it needs to be obliterated. Yep. Hey, Mr. Toast! Go to the mods, please go grab Mr. Toast link. Sorry about that. We're just sending a message to someone about Team Prep Works. But, how are you doing, Mr. Toast? It's going quite well. Had a job interview today. Had an interview yesterday as well. And not exactly 100% positive how long we're going to be going with this tonight, because I am a little bit tired. But finished editing and recording the Inteleon counter guide, because yeah, for those who don't know, Inteleon's coming out tomorrow. Also, I'm going to open the window because it's getting warm in here. There we go. But yeah, I'm on going to be on a bit of an editing spree later tonight, in addition to the Ho-Oh Dynamax Advantage I'm going to be doing passively while editing. Because that's what I just do most of the time. If I'm doing Ho-Oh DAs, I'm just like editing stuff. And then, not too bad, I've been busy with work, still here, I'm glad. Yep, stuff is going quite good. The only worry I have is, though, when I do start a job, recording and streaming is going to be ridiculously inconsistent. Because one of the jobs I've applied for is, basically it's a 12-hour workday, but it's 12 hours for 4 days. Then I have off for 4 days. Then I have another 4 days of 12 hours, and it isn't just, okay, 12 hours at the same time. It's, say, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for one 4-day block. Then the next time, it's 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And then it just, like, keeps shuffling back and forth. So it was like, recording and streaming is going to be just shot to oblivion with that. And my big worry is that. I do hope, I hope I get the job, because, like, the job obviously is very, very important, because, one, college loans suck, and maybe I'll be able to, like, get a bit more of a better, consistent schedule. What happens when I finally get the Ho-Oh? I'm released from my torment, Rosie, is what happens. I don't suffer the indignity of that stupid bird mocking me anymore. I hate that thing. So much for you being the start of the first series on the channel, Ho-Oh. I put so much hope on you, and you just let me down. I defied you, Ho-Oh. One job, and you couldn't do it right. Granted, there's a reason you're a mediocre legendary, Ho-Oh. But yeah, what happens when I finally finish Ho-Oh? I honestly have no clue. Like, that is legitimately all I have. Is I just straight up do not know. Because it has been going on for so long. I just know nothing other than Ho-Oh. It's just all that is bird. Everything is the turkey. Everything is stupid gold turkey. But yeah, I think that this is probably going to be our last, like, sandwich we do. So in the next, like, 15 minutes, we're probably going to be ending off. So I am right proper knackered right now. The Britishness is just, like, slowly... There's a YouTuber I watch that they're British, and, like, a lot of the Britishness is starting to bleed into my vernacular. Just slowly starting to bleed over into it. Just ever so slowly. Yes, egg power does help with eggs. You collect eggs faster with egg power running, as well as you also hatch eggs faster. Is that a TRG joke? Cause like I'm fairly certain that's a TRG joke from Steven George during the Four Swords Adventure series. Four Swords, that was fun. Four Swords is was a very entertaining series they did. I love that. 5. You keep pinging me. Yep. Oh, Mario 3-year-old with Misei. Really? Interesting. See, this shows how little I actually know about Mario. That I've never actually watched one of their Mario LPs. What was the first... They did one series, like, yeah, this is the first series they've done that doesn't have Mario in it. I forget what that was. Because it wasn't early on, like, all they did was just, like, Fortune Street and Mario games. I think... I feel like that's something that Chugga would say. That's a very Chugga comment, because it's Chugga. Like, Chugga doesn't know words, but it's why we love him. He's a goofball. He is very goofball, and we love him. He's very entertaining. Yeah, Inteleon raids are going to be tomorrow. They're going to be something good. I have a good feeling about the Inteleon Terror raids. I don't think they're going to be too hard. Because it's literally ice type. I wouldn't say that, Rosie. I would say oblivious. I would say frequently oblivious, which is what I am. That's me. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for the lurks, Deftonic. Go. Alright. I am... Yeah, Mudkip just subsumed my identity. Alright. Hello, Sly. One of the mods, please go grab Sly's link. How are you doing, Sly? How are you doing? The starter of the game. I'm trying to get Scarlet. I would say the best one is Fuecoco, because the signature move that the Fuecoco family learns when it evolves into its final form is the most broken of the signature moves. So I would very much say Fuecoco is the start of it. I mean, the other thing is, the first two gyms are grass and bug. Fire eats that alive, quite literally. Honestly, I love the fire. Fuecoco is one of my favorite starters. Murderous. Oh, Sly, can you context on that? Can you context on that, Sly, please? Can you please context that? But yeah, honestly, the best way to sort of like speed through the game is just get Skeletor, get Fuecoco. Gate. Damn it. No. No, Mudkip. Good, finishing having my battle tomorrow. Also, yeah, right. You still have to fight Hermit. I forgot the EBL is like still an actual thing. Yeah, after you kicked me out of the EBL because you beat me with that stupid whale, I kind of blanked on its entire existence. You know, not salty at all. Not salty at all about legacy moves. Not at all. Who's salty? Me? No, not me. I'm coming for your skull next season, Sly. You better watch your back. Because I'm coming for your head. I am coming for your head next season, Sly. It's gonna be a... You better not lose, because I want to kick your ass myself. I want to knock you out myself. That is my goal for next season, is eliminate you. I must avenge myself. I must regain my honor. Wow. Just give me my shiny game. Oh yeah, Sly, how goes the looking for the female shiny Sprigatito? How's that been? Still failing that? Still not making progress on that yet? How's that hunt been going for you? Hope it's not been going well. I've never played Among Us, so I don't know what that means. All I know about Among Us is the memes annoy me to no end. Ah! Get clowned on. Get clowned on, Sly. Yeah. I don't play Among Us. I don't... It's like Fortnite. I don't play it on principle. It's like Tartarus. Oh, why Tartarus? Why tartar sauce? Sly, Zero have shiny female Sprigatito, by the way. Who is this Zero? Who is this Zero of which you speak? I have not met this Zero character. Please explain in excruciating detail who this Zero is. You lie! Anytime someone says lie, all I can think of is, Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. Arnold Schwarzenegger's going like, you lie! Ah, God, that movie is very cringy. But, like, in a good way. I unironically enjoy the bad ice puns of that movie. Because remember, puns sustain me. They feed me. They keep me warm at night. Tartarus is where the gods get lost. I mean, more so it's where, like, you go when you die and you're not good in Greek mythology. It's like, it's basically the Greek version of hell. Cause like, there's the Elysium Fields, where, like, the good people go to, like, you know, live out happiness. And then there's Tartarus, which is, like, the bad stuff. Hey, Star Gamer, how you doing? Hannah, how you doing? Gotta head out, though, because also gotta edit the Soul Link episode, so I gotta focus. Oh, yeah, try not to have your editing software completely freak out on me. You lie. I've never seen Invader Zim. I've heard good things, but I know nothing about Invader Zim. Other than, like, it was on Nickelodeon. And now to go play Hades. Okay, Mudkip. Okay. But we're gonna hatch probably another like little string of eggs, and then we're gonna go in for a raid. Cause I am right proper knackered right now. It has been a long day. Job interviews are mentally exhausting. And egg time. Coming in on an episode I take. What is a grippy sock vacation? What does grippy sock vacation mean? I see. That is not good. That is not a good thing to vacation. Yikes. And now it's raining. Let's see, who we gonna go raid? We do have to find someone to go raid. We do need to go find a raid target. You know, let's go with Vandy. We gotta stay home today, and AI get. I think we're gonna go raid Vandy, cause like they're playing Coliseum. They are playing one of my favorite games, even though I struggle to actually play this game because it's before physical special split. And they randomized it. So it's like absolute chaos. And I like this. Oh, and Buddy's got a Salamence. Boy has a freaking Salamence. The first Pokemon I ever saw. We're raiding Vandy. I don't do Fortnite stuff on principle. Like, honestly, that is the worst thing you could ever say is someone is doing Fortnite, because I actively avoid Fortnite like the absolute frickin' plague. Because that is what Fortnite is. A plague. Knife fork, that's a good one. Alright, that is all for today, depending on if this is shiny. It's not a shiny. Alright, we're gonna read Vandy. I just don't play it on principle. It is a thing of morals. But I will see you guys next time. Let's go raid Vandy. Let's rock and roll. I will probably play Hades eventually, Mudkip. Maybe at some point in the future.